Hey, good day, y'all. Thank you for joining me. Hey, let's get straight to it. The question of the day: how come the former CEO of Abercrombie Fitch, Mike Jeffries, who is fighting similar charges as Diddy, he's out on bail? He's out. But Diddy been denied bail what? Not one time, not two times. I'm thinking three times. But once again, they have similar charges. So to me, help me to understand, is it what they call white man justice, black man grief? So I'm just confused about that. Besides the freak off, they was doing the same thing. But once again, from my understanding, with Mike Jeffries and them, they didn't have no girls, come shout and clap your hand. They had all dudes. They was taking advantage of male models. Like, basically right now, hey, if you suck my wee, or you do the wild thing with me, or I do the wild thing with you, I can help you advance your modeling career. They didn't have no women involved. So him and his co-defendant, that's what they was doing. Diddy, I don't know whether it was underage, okay? It could have been, it probably was not underage. But once again, like they hitting Diddy with underage. They hitting him with, basically right now, male, female rape. So basically, it's similar. And then I know right now they throwing in the equivation. They throwing in the fact that Diddy and them had guns. Okay? So right now, listen to this clip and I'll be back.
This time, it was one of the most richest businessmen in the world, the former CEO of one of the most known clothing brands in the world, Abercrombie and Fitch. Just like P. Diddy, it's being reported that Mike Jeffries was arrested on trafficking charges. He is being accused of using his status and power as the CEO of Abercrombie to trick male models into participating in sex parties with him and his accomplices. Going over the indictment, I can't help but think of Diddy. The allegations are quite similar, besides the fact that Jeffries seemed to only be interested in male models. According to the indictment, since at least late 2008 to 2015, Mike Jeffries and his two other accomplices, Matt Smith and James Jacobson, ran a male trafficking ring. The indictment claims that Mike used his power as the CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch to convince male models to participate in his own version of the Diddy freak-off parties. James Jacobson was the middleman and the recruiter for Jeffries, as he would scout the models for him. Jacobson would then promise these male models that if they participated in these freak
As CEO of teen retailer Abercrombie & Fitch, Mike Jeffries was described to me as an eccentric and superstitious genius who, with his highlighted hair and penchant for flip-flop and plastic surgery, personified the youthful all-American brand he created. But now, as he sat in court with his old gray hair and slouched down with his ankle monitor, right now is he didn't look like that same person, okay? That once, like I'm saying, held these guys, like with a gun to the head, suck my wee if you want a deal, man. U.S. prosecutors say he and other accused used force, fraud, and coercion to make man engage in violent sex acts from at least 2008 to 2015. At convicted, they face a maximum for life imprisonment. Shoulder slouch. Mr. Jeffries' face was blank as his lawyer entered his plea of not guilty. His life partner, Matthew Smith, a UK citizen, is yet to appear in court. He's considered a flight risk by authority and is currently detained until trial. Hey, folks, look at that, man. Look at that. So as the young lady say, and once again, shout out to Rihanna, Crockford, the investigation. What she say? When I think back to how my own investigation began in January 2021, I never imagined it would lead to this moment. During the pandemic, I was researching the fashion industry when I stumbled across a cryptic Instagram comment written by a former model named Barrett Paul. He was part of a group discussing how they felt abused against male model was being ignored. We have seen it happen with hashtags #MeToo. How about hashtags #UsToo? One wrote. We soon got on the phone. After an hour of talking, he said he felt he could trust me, a secret he never really shared before. It's probably like the darkest experience I have ever dealt with, he told me. They had someone come and shave me like my whole body because that's how they like the boys. In 2011, then age 22, Barrett say he'd been referred by an older model who was a close friend to meet a mysterious middleman he described as having a missing nose covered with a snakeskin patch. He said this man, who I later identified through phone and property record as James Jacobson, had made him perform a sex act as a trial before sending him to Mike Jeffries, then CEO and chairman of Abercrombie and Fitch, and his British partner. Barrett claimed that for years, the duo had been throwing elaborate sex event, you know what I'm saying, at their home in the Hampton. He said the one he had attend was facilitated by chaperone and Abercrombie polo and flip-flop carrying silver platter of alcohol, popper, and lube. Hey, folks, listen, man. You sit back and you look at that. That shit been going on, man. And that's just like right now in the sick world that we live in. It seems like in order for you to get where you need to be, you got to play that game. If you're a straight man, they want you to suck wee-wee. They want you to get plucking your butt. Come on, man. What part of the game is that? And like I told you right now, folks, listen, man, you know what? If you don't stand for something, you fall for everything. And you got some, what they did was they made these guys sign NDA so they couldn't discuss it. Now, if you look at it, who's the different? Diddy wasn't the first person that started it. Mike Jeffries isn't the first person that started. Harvey Weinstein, Jeff Epstein, none of those guys. This stuff was going on for years, and it will continue to go on because desperate people do desperate things. Hey, I am the real Brian Glaze Gibbs. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, support. If I can change, anybody can change. But still, I want to ask that question. Okay? I want to ask that question. The question of the day, how come former CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch, Mike Jeffries, who's fighting similar charge as Diddy, is out on bail, and Diddy been denied bail not once, not twice, but 3 strikes you out? Peace, love, and prosperity. One love.
Just got my copy of Beyond Lucky by Brian Glaze Gibbs. Thank you so much for sending me my personalized autographed copy. I've had the pleasure of knowing you for a long time, so I'm really excited to get to know some of your stories and what made you you and how this redemption came about. I know you're a changed man, and I'm looking forward to seeing the whole process of how it happened.